you're looking to relocate to California, but Bay Area and Southern California prices have you a little bit worried about what you can afford, don't worry. Today we are in Sacramento, where I am going to show you 3 starter home properties that are between $450,000 and $500,000, starting with this one right here behind me. Today, our first property is in the Glen neighborhood in Sacramento. And this home, our first one here, was built in 1961. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property, little over 1,000 square feet. I love the brickwork here. And then you've got your little front porch. I think this is a lemon tree, a little lemon bush here. You've got your front porch, and they've got the cutouts on the posts. Has a very distinct 1960s look. Check out this front door. I love the detail. Now, this first property does need a little bit of elbow grease. Definitely livable. However, there's some things you're going to want to do, such as you've got the original hardwood floors here that just need a little bit of refinishing. But the fact that you have original hardwood is really nice. You've got the beams in the living room area and a fireplace here in the corner. A separate dining room that leads directly into the kitchen. Fridge would go here. So as you can see, very livable. There's nothing wrong, like nothing erogenous in this property at all. But you're just gonna wanna do some upgrades here. You know, maybe the vinyl countertop, a different stove and cooktop. I think it would be great to leave in the cabinets so that you still have some charm. You know, I'm a sucker for the charm. This right here is a hall closet and the bathroom. Your main bath is off of the hall here. They did upgrade the flooring to some sort of vinyl. And then in the hallway, they've got some drawers in the cabinets. Like I said, 3 bedrooms. So this first bedroom has the original hardwood still. Shelving in the closet. This property is currently listed, carpet in the other 2 bedrooms. This property is currently listed in the mid 400s. It is listed lower than the comps in the area, but I think that takes into consideration the fact that it needs a little bit of elbow grease to bring it all the way back to life. Here's your primary bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. The shower is here. They have new flooring in this room as well. Hi there, good to see you. Okay, toilet. They do have some of the, oh my gosh, look at this. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. The cabinets in here still have some indents. Looks like that might have been, because it's just on these first 2 here. Maybe that was like a medallion that was on it. Anyway, you know, I have to show you cool character when I see it. All of the windows have these plantation shutters, cordless, which is super nice. Not all of them, not all the slats are working, but that's okay. Now, to get into the backyard of this property, you do need to go through the garage. And we're going to do that in a second, but what I want to do is show you through this back window, because it's the highest, that you are up against a business in the backyard. So you can see the RVs back there, storage space. So what I'll say is, you know, you do have neighbors behind you. I don't know what the noise level is like, but just something to be aware of for this property. And like I said, we have to go through the garage in order to get to the backyard, which I much prefer when they have the access in the house, but you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm just realizing there was no laundry inside. So we're in the garage here. This would be where your laundry goes, along this wall over here. And then here is your back door with this adorable little keyhole. Okay, into the back. You've got a covered patio. Nice size covered patio. And both side yards of this property are pretty decent. There's your first one. Here's the back. That's why I wanted to show you over the wall inside, because obviously we're a lot lower now that we are outside. And I just wanted you to get a peek of what was in the back there. Now, if you are looking to move your family to Sacramento, please feel free to book a call with me through the QR code or the link in the bio, and we can talk about what your needs are, what your family's needs are, and what you are looking for in a property, get you all set up. We can do some tours, some virtual tours or in-person tours, depending on how far away you are from the Sacramento area. So that is our first property here. Next, we're gonna travel west. So right now we're in College Glen, which is it's east of Sacramento. So we're gonna move to the Colonial Village area of Sacramento and take a look at another property that is roughly the same size as this one, and is closer to the $500,000 mark, so that you can get an idea of some different neighborhoods and different options that are available at this price point. And then I do have one more property in Midtown at the end that I'm going to show you that you are not going to want to miss. So stay tuned, and I will meet you over at our next property. We got property number 2 right behind me here. We are in Colonial Village in Sacramento, cul-de-sac. This home was built in 1959, so roughly the same era as the last property that we viewed. You can see a lot of similarities as far as the brickwork and the front porch with the posts. 3-bedroom, only 1 full bath in this property, but there is a half bath, so you still get 2 toilets, which is very much an important piece there. And then this property is just under 1,100 square feet. I know that there is a bonus space. I'm not sure if it is included into the square footage, but stay tuned. I'll show you that bonus space. Look at the detail. I just have to show you guys the detail when I see it. You know I do. I'm a sucker. Let's go inside. A little darker here because this one doesn't have any lighting in the living room itself. But they have done renovations. Same thing here where we have the original hardwood floor. This one looks to be in a bit better shape than the others, and they've updated like the trim. Instead of AC, they have mini splits, and there is a fireplace here as well. Mini splits are a great option. As long as you have something to keep you cool, I think that you are good to go in Sacramento. It's the properties that don't have anything that are more of a concern. Here is your kitchen space. more of a galley kitchen feel. Your half bath. They've got the tile down here. Now that is a bonus area that we will check out last. Now there's the living room. We've come full circle. We have a couple of bedrooms here. We'll go into our first one. The bedrooms all have mini splits as well, so at least you have that for when the hot summer, Sacramento summers hit ya. Look at how amazing. I am just gonna show off again because I just love how nice original hardwood looks. Oh, there you have some more cabinets. Here is our bathroom. So that's the one full bath in this property. And then our back bedrooms. Here's bedroom number 2, mini split. This one is like the first one where access to the backyard is not accessible from the main house. I like the closet on this one, how it has the window, the mirror in it. And I like how they have the little shelving in the corner there. All right. Are you ready to find out what's behind door number 1? Okay. So this should be the door leading outside. However, it's not. This looks like it was a covered patio that they converted. So you've got, this is your bathroom window, because you have your 2 bathrooms back to back there. And then your garage is through here. Again, so they've got a workbench, but your washer and dryer is going to be in the garage. Look at that beast of a water heater. That's really nice. Okay, but this is like a bonus living area. I don't know that this would be your main living area. You would want to put some sort of mini split out here, or I don't know, something. It's not very insulated, obviously. Obviously not insulated. It's a partially finished living area. They've done like the epoxy patio. Want to see the backyard? You look that way while I open up. Here we go. You still have a covered patio even though they converted that first covered patio. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. You nesting somewhere? You have a color. Oh, it's not a covered patio. I lied to you. Could become a covered patio. But you do have a hot tub. Ooh, look at that side gate access. You could pull like an RV. That looks like it could be for RV parking. It's a really big gate. This yard is a little bit deeper than the last property that we toured. I'm not gonna do a map tour of the homes that we're touring today because like 80% of you just skipped through it in the last video. So you really need to tell me in the comments if you like the map part and showing where the different homes are. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to skip them because you guys just skip them anyway. Another side yard with gate here. Look at this, I'm a sucker for birding, so I love that they have like a little birdhouse there. Really good size backyard here. Now, if you're going to be relocating your family to the Sacramento area, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I put out new videos every Thursday and try to do various neighborhoods and price points in the Sacramento area so you can get a good sense of what's available and what you can get for your budget in and around Sacramento. New videos, like I said, every Thursday, and when I can, I make sure those videos are home tours because I feel like those are the most beneficial to you as you get ready to move your family. And my goal is for you to feel very confident through the home buying process. One way that we want to make you more confident is by making you familiar with the styles and the things that you can expect with Sacramento homes. So, all that to say, please subscribe if you have not already. And we have one more property we're going to see today. This one is in Midtown, and it's a little bit different. Same price point. We're still at the $500,000 price point, but it is a very Midtown city vibe, and I cannot wait to show you. So hang tight, I'll meet you over there. The last two properties that we saw, I would consider suburban as far as Sacramento goes. Now, in the Sacramento area, when you're thinking suburban, it's usually more like the cities that are not in Sacramento. So you're gonna think Folsom, Roseville, Elk Grove. Those are more suburban areas. However, Sacramento has a ton of neighborhoods. That's just how it's set up, how it's built. And so if you're looking at the different Sacramento neighborhoods and you're looking at the ones that you need to drive to the grocery store, you gotta drive to take the kids to school, like anything like that, those would be considered more suburban. Right now, we're in Midtown. Midtown is vibrant, has a ton of energy, is very walkable. You're just kind of a few streets over from some major thoroughfares that will get you like to the club scene or to the brunch spots or to the farmers market. So that is where we are right now. This property is actually, Hi. This is the property that we are touring today. This is our last property of the day. It is a Midtown condo. And so they took this Victorian, they sliced it up, and they are selling the units separately. And right now, the one that's for sale is this top unit right here. And this property, so when we're thinking about price point and things like that, and if you're looking for a starter home, this is, again, right around that $500,000 range. So we are in the same price point. It is a 2-bed, 1-bath, just over 1,000 square feet. Actually, pretty much the exact same footprint, size-wise, as the first property that we toured. But because it's one less bedroom and one less bath, it feels a little bit bigger for the living space. Anyway, let's go tour it. That's enough talk there. This is the condo. We are right smack Midtown right now. I love the details. So you've got the ivy and the moss on the bricks. And we'll go up the stairs to this unit. So if you are in your phase of life where you want to be where everything is happening, then this could be the perfect place for you. I'm just going to go over some of the details here because I'm dying over character and details. Okay, we're on the second floor. Here's our view of the neighborhood. Now this porch here, you have a wraparound porch with 2 access points into the property. And the porch leans, so you can see it's sloped a little bit, but that just adds to the character. And the other thing I love about this outside here, if you can see right there, we have stained glass, which you can really see on the inside, but just super high. How fun, like, just have your seats out here so you can people watch. I don't know, I'm a big people watcher. All right, I know you guys are dying to see inside, so let's do it. We're gonna go through this door, which leads into the dining area. Look at these windows. All of the windows are just super tall. The ceiling, these have got to be 12-foot ceilings here. And there's your dining room. But we're gonna turn around and show you the living area. And there is that stained glass I was talking about. Just how the light comes in is just incredible. Tons of natural light in this unit. I think that the tall windows and how tall the ceilings are really help. Now, if this were my place, that would be my reading nook. You guys, if you haven't figured out yet that I'm always looking for my reading nook, you will soon. You got a fireplace with shelving on the side. Just incredible. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way through to the kitchen. Check out the kitchen first before the bedrooms. We've got the checkered tiling on the floor, and they did a really nice job of updating while also leaving some of the charm. Look at how tall the storage goes all the way to the ceiling there. You do have a dishwasher. I love this green. I love that that's so in right now. Wainscoting. Yeah. Do have AC up here, so that's wonderful. Now let's go into the bedrooms. The like I said, 2 bedrooms. They are both decent size. Let's see here. Gosh, I'm breathing so heavy. I'm sorry. The one kind of downside, I guess, is that the bathroom, you have to go through a bedroom to get to it. So, I mean, not a big deal if one of the bedrooms is your office, but if they're both bedrooms, it's just, sometimes that's a little bit annoying. You do have washer and dryer in here. They've got the tile. I just love this tile. They tiled in the shower. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. They did a really nice job on the renovations of this property. Hardwood. Not original hardwood, but it's decent hardwood. So you can see the floor plan, like the rooms are bigger. The floor plan, it's roughly the same amount of space as the first house, but the space, the living spaces just feel a little bit bigger. And it's a little bit more condensed in that there's not as many rooms to go through. Next, I want to take you out back. Since it is a condo, you don't have a backyard, but maybe for you, maybe you don't want the maintenance of a backyard. And so just a little patio area is just perfect for you. If that's the case, here's a little patio area for you. It's not private, but you're in Midtown. You're not going to get private in Midtown. That's not why you're living in Midtown. But look, I want to show you this too. See if I can zoom in. Try to zoom in. They've got the fishtail detail up there. I just love it. All right. Well, that is essentially it for this property. I did lie to you earlier. I told you that I wasn't going to do a map tour. And the truth is, if even one of you gets benefit out of me going over the neighborhoods and the maps, then I have to do a map tour. So I am going to dive into that. If you were just here for the homes, then now is a good time for you to click off. Other than, let me just remind you to book a call when you are ready to talk about relocating to the Sacramento area. And, nope, I'm gonna hold it. Give me a second. Book a call when you're ready to talk about relocating to the Sacramento area, and we can have a meeting to discuss what you're looking for in a property, what your budget is, and find you and your family the perfect neighborhood. So for those of you who are just here for houses, adios. For those of you who want more information about the neighborhoods of each of the houses that we saw in this video, stay tuned. I will meet you at the computer and we will go through neighborhood by neighborhood. Okay, here we are in Sacramento, and I'm just going to take a few minutes to go over the map for those of you who are unfamiliar with Sacramento and what the different neighborhoods are, just so you get a better sense of the homes and the areas that we just saw. So we ended in Midtown. Here's Midtown right here. What I want to do is go through so you can see just like what we experienced at that home. It's a lot of, it's very busy. There's a lot going on. Capitol Avenue. You'll get a lot of small businesses, places to eat. Here we can go, Faces is a bar. Well, you see how the deeper we go, the more that we can see just how it's very walkable. There's a lot going on. You can grab coffee. You can go to the local market, those types of things. So that's Midtown. Midtown, again, very city vibe. When we move east, that second property that we visited was in Colonial Village. And that is going to be, so we're going to take Highway 50 and we're going to go down to 65th. This right here is 65th. That's where the, like you'll get, you got Target there. And this is again where I said, you know, it's kind of like suburbs where you're going to have to drive to get to places. And so, you know, you're driving, there's your high school, 14th Avenue. And so here is Colonial Manor. This is roughly where we were today. And so if I pop down into, yeah, you can see these are a little bit more spread out, sprawled out. We have the homes are built more in the 60s, 50s, 60s. There are parks, but there's not really, like, you're not getting so many things right walkable distance. But it's not too far. It's not too far from everything. Like this 21st Avenue will take you straight to 65th or even Stockton Boulevard. And Stockton Boulevard, that's where you've got some of those bigger restaurants and places to buy food. Please don't do that, child. Stop. And Med Center is right there as well. So you can see downtown, Midtown, Oak Park. You had the Med Center over here. And then that middle house was in Colonial Manor-ish area, so right over here. Then the first house that we saw was in College Greens, College Glen area. So again, you're gonna follow Highway 50. Here's College Glen, College Greens. So again, you're kind of close, like they've got a shopping center, down here with some restaurants, some coffee shops, grocery store, but for the most part, things aren't really walkable. In College Greens, one of the really cool things is they have this College Greens Swim and Racket Club, which was created by the neighborhood, and it's just their little local swim club that is predominantly open to people who live in the College Glen neighborhood. You have to become a member. But if you live in the neighborhood, chances are that you'll be able to get in pretty quickly to be a member of the Cabana Club, is what they affectionately call it. But here we are. This is the College Glen area. So again, peace out. I don't know why I said that. Okay. College Glen area, where again, 60s, 70s is when a lot of these homes were built, and you've got some parks. There's a lot of sports activities like soccer, t-ball. T-ball is actually on the other side of the freeway here at Glenbrook Park. Oh, look, there he is right there. And this is one of the most unique neighborhoods, not most unique neighborhoods, but it's one of the unique things about this neighborhood is that it is one of the few neighborhoods that crosses the freeway. So usually when you're looking at homes, neighborhoods are sectioned off by, like the freeway goes through it, but College Glen is one of the few that it's actually the boundaries are Howe, Watt, the river, and Folsom Boulevard. So like this whole section here. All right, I think that does it for our map tour. I hope that that was helpful to you. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Sacramento area, again, as soon as you're ready to start the conversation, schedule a call with me. You don't have to be like looking to move in the next month or so, but whether it's 9 days or 9 months, or you know that Sacramento is going to be where you want to buy a house, but you just know nothing, schedule a call, let's get the conversation started, and we will go from there. Until next week, you guys, have a wonderful week.